rust flavored.
You got rust flavored coolant in there, bud?
Rust flavored coolant in there. I don't know if you can see it. No.
Not on the wide angle. Joey, what are you doing today?
It's cold out. And my truck's like, no.
No.
So, we're doing some winter prep today. Gonna do a thermostat change, coolant flush. What's the heater? What's the thing?
The blower motor resistor.
Blower motor resistor, and then probably something else that I am not remembering.
Maybe a parking brake cable, right?
Maybe a parking brake cable. Oh, and I guess the steering hoses on these are fucky, so I gotta replace them all. So I did that too. That might not go in this video. It might go in another one, but
we'll see what we get. We'll see what we're looking at on time. But assuming the blower motor resistor isn't in a stupid place, and the thermostat we know is literally right there. So if it takes more than 15 minutes to change that, then we're doing something wrong.
yes. It's right next to the hook to remove the engine.
Yeah.
It's right next to the turbo.
Right next to the turbo. Yep. That makes 12 volts of boost. Or 14 volts of boost, rather.
This is your guys' present.
Ooh.
You can unwrap there's a tie on the back. I made it easy.
Look at that.
It's as easy as doing an oil change.
Just about.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Wood burned in there.
That's
Gear and everything.
That's pretty slick. Joey and that guy.
Who's that?
I don't know. That's pretty cool.
ATV garage. This is gonna go in the shop.
Yes.
My sister made this for us.
Emily, thank you.
Yep.
This thing is. Look at this. Look at
It's
this
pretty slick.
Artiste. It's got what is this called? Toe screws. It's got toe screws and everything.
That's pretty sweet.
It's fancy. So
Thank you.
thank you for your
More-
Christmas present.
More art.
More art. This is gonna go next to the Impala clock.
Mason here. I'm gonna go searching for a blower motor resistor, and Joey's doing the thermostat thing.
So this is a 5/16 for some reason, and there's 3 of them for some reason. You know, just in case that thermostat's gonna get, run away or something. I don't know. Just go ahead and you break them all first. This is still very warm, by the way. This might get a tizzy bit interesting. These bolts came out with no drama. There's 3 of them. Nice. Oh. So here's your thermostat. Oh, she's a permastat. Ooh, she's been pressurized before.
I think there's some pliers on the first washer.
Oh. I think I'll do that.
Channel locks, pliers, tomato. Ooh.
It's got a good seal on there.
Vacuum seal.
Zoinks. Oh, so your water goes this way, and then when it warms up in here, this spring, or I actually don't know which way it goes. This spring expands and opens. This is like a little valve right here, so you can see the edge of that seal right there. So basically what happens is the spring gets tired, and then you have no more spring, and then it doesn't open, or it's stuck open. So if your car never heats up, it's stuck open. And if your heater blows cold and but your car or truck is up to temperature, then that means it's stuck closed.
So me and Joey are rolling around under here.
And there's no lower radiator hose.
Yeah. We found the... Oh, goodness.
It pumps water into the radiator, but not out, apparently.
I found the radiator drain thing, but the downpipe is in the way. So that's cool. There's also an icicle draining on my head. So we're at least going to do that, but we were still rolling around in here looking for a radiator hose, just for curiosity's sake.
If you know where the lower radiator hose is, leave a comment.
Because it doesn't exist down here. We're going to crack that guy loose, hopefully, and drain it into this bucket. And do that a couple times. And then we'll bring you back. So apparently you're supposed to be able to just turn and pull that little knob there and keep doing it. But the way it needed to go, that down pipe is in the way. So what I ended up doing, you just pull the pliers in between them and just push them, and then you can turn that knob a little bit. See how there's a little bit of movement if I stay still? Yeah, then you can twist that guy out there.
It holds 6 gallons, so but it was low, so hopefully it'll fit in this 5-gallon Home Depot bucket.
Yes.
But yes, we'll see.
We'll see.
Silly Joey bought the wrong part, apparently. I thought I put in the right motor, but who knows.
Well, it's Dodge, so they change gears halfway through there, and that's kind of is a mess when you're ordering parts.
This is a 98.5.
Yeah, so you don't know if they compensate on the website or not, because you kind of have to, because I worked on a 98, and it needed an alternator, and it said 98 in the door, and I was like, okay, 98 alternator. But it was 98, it was the 8th month of 98, so it's 99, and it had one plug different on the alternator. And apparently, we have some sort of difference, obviously, with the thermostat size.
Yes. The 98 was the switch from 12 to 24 valves, so I think I have a 12 valve thermostat, and that's a 24 valve. Or this is for a Dodge Magnum Garbo engine. And yeah, so we're gonna have to go run and buy a new one of these.
Moment of truth. The Duralast.
Bought the one that's probably correct and comes with a seal.
Yeah, that's why it was more money.
Oh yeah, she fits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna thermostat it up in there.
Man,
now when you put it in there, you gotta turn it 90 degrees.
you gotta lock it in.
Yeah, or else it'll run cold.
Yep. She's meant. We also picked up the
resistor.
blower motor resistor, so I can now figure out where that is. I don't think it's gonna geyser, but you never know. We're empty, apparently.
What's noising? What? Oh, I stepped on the cable.
Don't step on extension cords.
If you
anymore.
step on the extension cord.
Is it the vacuum coming out of your air filter?
Oh, the turbo's still spinning.
Oh, your bearing's good. All right, Joey's gonna slap the new thermostat in there. I'm gonna go start looking for the relay or the resistor, and
Start. Oh, we gotta close that and then
yeah.
start adding coolant.
Yep.
Too.
Okay.
Sweet.
So there's Joey, but he's the son.
Is it off?
Yes.
Okay. So adding coolant back. Got the petcock.
Tight.
Got my petcock
Closed.
and sealed. And we're adding concentrate. Recommend buying concentrate. A lot cheaper. Cheaper. Got our distilled water combo. So I got about 3 of this to do, and she's good to go.
All right, so I'm doing the resistor, and right, this is the door. I'll get a better view here. This just under the glove box. You follow this wire here. Oh, wrong wire. Follow this wire. And you can see those 2 Phillips head. Well, there's one. There's the other one. And that's all it is. You pull that guy out. Undo those. That just plops out of there, and then you're done. Takes 2 seconds, but I might need a chode screwdriver, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I was able to get this, what we like to call the chode ratchet in here, And then the other end of it has a screwdriver bit on it. Since I didn't have a small screwdriver here at my dad's. Works pretty good.
Are you winning, son?
I'm winning. Look.
I can't.
Wait, just wait. Oh. I got that on camera. You know your relay's bad when it breaks in half when it comes out.
Shit.
So here's that. And then...
You have the new one out yet?
And then here's that. That goes with it.
Yeah, I'll keep that together.
I don't know where this came from, but I don't think that goes with it.
When I return this, I'll make sure these are together.
Yeah, it didn't work.
When I return these to Dodge.
Yes. So...
This has got to be the OEM one.
It
Right?
has to be. I can't believe it broke in half. That's crazy.
My dad owned this truck before me for 6 years, I think. And it always was max fan speed only. So, the Resistor's been out a while. So, this isn't even really surprising to me.
That's funny. Let's crack open the new one and see what it looks like. Alright. See what the new one looks like. It's not cracked. Also, there's foam on it. Does that one have foam? Nope.
Would you like to...
So it's just supposed to... The whole thing is just...
Resistor.
You can see this one's got the foam. I'll check in a second to see if yours... Is that all dirt? Nope. Oh, look, that's why.
That's why it broke?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's
Oh, yeah,
probably why
show
you
that on
lost
the old one.
one of your fan speeds there.
Zoinks. And that one's mint.
So this is probably the high circuit, and the high circuit connects all these other ones together.
So that's why it when it goes out, it's only high.
Yeah, because like when these fail, if your vehicle, if the high setting is the only one that works, probably this, or it could very well be your switch, but I would try this first, unless it's harder.
I think,
but most of the time,
that's usually easier to get to.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to take your dash apart.
All it was,
most of the time.
You saw just those 2 screws, and she's out.
She's mint. All right, so I got it filled up. Got about a full gallon of water, and then this, and 2 full coolant bottles. So we got, what's that? Probably like 1.5 to 2 or whatever ratio. It looks pretty clear. So basically the next step, Mason's got to get that resistor in, and then we're going to start it up, let it suck in the coolant. Got to get her up to temperature, and then we'll just top it off. It says it takes 6, but I guess it's kind of hard to get all 6 out because it likes to hang out in the block. But the coolant didn't look horrible, so it doesn't need like a full flush. So we're just going to add it until it's good again, and then I think she'll be ready to go.
All right, got the motor in, or the resistor in.
That means it's working. We got a Harley resistor.
Yeah.
So this was the only setting I had before. Which sucked because I would have to basically turn it off, or else my truck wouldn't get up to temperature, which was kind of part of the thermostat problem as well. So sweet, now we got
Resistor works.
resistor.
Now, Tori's gonna fire it up. I'm gonna run around the front. We'll see how much she slurps. Smells warm. I see steam coming out of somewhere. I'm gonna wear gloves at least.
It doesn't want to remove.
It's saying, "Don't undo me."
Apparently. The middle's not spinning.
That's probably because it's... There you go.
I keep getting to the same part and it doesn't want to spin.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
It's only 180 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, it just came off. And now when you look down at it, it goes...
Semi-empty.
Yeah, it's actually spelled
That's
perfect.
probably right, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wait, let me see. Actually in person? Yeah, that's perfect. Now you
So,
just add the mix to your little bleep blooper and your truck will take care of the rest.
Hell yeah. This went smoother than I expected. I
Yeah.
don't know what I expected to happen, but
We got a fan and we got heat.
hell yeah.
Also, that's what we were driving on. I'm just kind of...
It is bad out.
It's very bad.
Like, 4-wheel drive on, I'm in a dually, which some say that you get less grip in a dually, but so that's 6 tires, and I was like,
Yep.
fucking doing the torque. I was twerking on the road.
These frozen? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
You're gonna need the torch on the door if you wait too long.
We're gonna go eat some burgers, I think.
Hamburguesas?
Some hamburgers and whoop beer. And we'll be back.